seriously though, hey, look at all these gray hairs. I actually washed my hair before this, so I can see a lot of gray hairs. You all are stressing me the F out. It's not even funny. Look at this. Silver fox though. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about things women do that make them less attractive. I don't know how I'm going to put the title. Less attractive, men pull away, men take advantage of you, or just nice girl mistakes. That's what we're going to call it that. Something nice girl mistakes, okay? Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below along with the bell notification if you want to work with yours truly. Link down in the description along with my course. So, there's 4 things I want to talk about now. I can talk about 4 times 4. I can talk about 16 things, right? But I'm not going to because I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to jump into the first one, which is women, I think, nice women at least, play a very submissive game. And I don't think women realize how much power you actually have in the realm of dating and attraction and getting a guy hooked. And if you don't know this stuff, I highly recommend you get my course, Attraction Academy, or you watch more of my videos. But women focus on, like, I'm not saying these things aren't important, like your looks, your personality, and chemistry. Absolutely important. If those things are not there, then a guy will not date you long term. However, as I talk about in my course so many times, that these are things that so many women can give a guy. So if you're like trying to use, for example, sex as a bargaining chip, you better hope he likes your fine ass a lot, because if he doesn't, guess what? There are other women out there who are going to give it up to him. And or he is going to continue to do whatever with you while getting it from other women in the meantime. Women don't understand how the power of elusiveness or making a guy feel like he's so close to getting it, right? Or pacing, being quick-witted, okay? Not putting out in the beginning. Just reciprocal, like so many, again, how you look is important, yes, but there's so many concepts that make a guy want to chase. But women always focus on, I gotta look good, which is important. Again, do not get me wrong on that. I gotta look important, and if the chemistry's there, great. And then I'm gonna watch Elliot's videos, and I'm gonna not text for X amount. Listen, that's elementary shit, man. If you don't have my course, at least think about it. It goes into concepts on context, okay? Deeper desires, like the hierarchy of desires, what men are looking for, filling a void, things that you could do that other women can't do, okay? Asking the right questions to figure out if this man is even emotionally available. Sometimes the guy's not, and you're wasting your time, but you will never know that because you play such a submissive game, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2 is you are looking for validation too strongly from one particular guy. Now, that does not mean do the opposite of what I'm saying and talk to a bunch of guys and try to get validation from a bunch of men. I'm just saying be aware that you're seeking so much validation from one person. And I'm going to tell you why that is, okay? So from a male perspective, let's say a male's doing this. I'm talking to a guy. There's like a 4-step or 3-step approach to it. So first it's like I, man, like woman, okay? So there's women. That's who I like. That's who I want. It's all you. Then you take a step forward and it's like, okay, now which women like me? So I like these women and these women like me. Okay, then a guy steps forward even more. Okay, now out of the ones who like me, who do I have the most in common with? Who do I like the most? Who can I see myself possibly with long term? Or who gives me the most, whatever he's looking for, who gives me the most assets? Who gives me what I'm looking for? Okay, so it's that approach. And when a man gets to that one particular woman who fits his desires, okay, now he wants all his validation from her. It's a wide focus, like a laser, and it starts moving in deeper and deeper till it's like laser-like. It'll penetrate your ass, go right through you. Men, that's how men find out or find the woman they're looking for and get her validation. Women are the same exact way. But the problem a lot of women have is they tend to stay so focused, even if it's not working out because of I need validation from the guy, maybe I'm insecure. Men do this too, but I'm talking to women. I don't have a lot of options, or a lack of quality options at least. I don't know when I'm going to find another guy. I wasted all my, I've been talking to this guy for 6 months. I just don't want to let it go. I feel like I'm very close. Who knows when another guy is going to come back around. But when you do that stuff, ladies, he takes advantage of you. Okay, so it should start wide, like a man's perspective. Okay, so I like men. Not me, but you like men. These men like me. Okay, now which one do I think is the best suitor, or who's not going to play games with me? Okay, let me pick that guy. But as soon as it starts taking some back steps, you need to call a dude out. You got to call the dude out on it, okay? Which is my third point, calling men out. So many women wonder why they're in the situation that they're in. Now, I always say, we can establish the guy's an asshole. We can establish the guy's a piece of shit. We can establish the guy manipulated you. Okay, great. Now you know. Now you know. So say something. Step up. Say something. Stop lowering your value so much because you fear losing the guy. I always say, women get to the point where they desire a man so much, and this is what he wants. I desire you so much that I fear losing you. So I'm going to lower my standards and let you do whatever this is, in hopes that things change, or I just don't want you out of my life. No, he takes advantage of that. A high value woman would never let that shit happen. Ever let that shit happen. Are you kidding me? Ever. As soon as a high value woman is a woman of abundance, meaning or she has an abundant options. She is the queen. She has her choosing from many of these offers. That's how at least the mindset should be. If this guy is not living up to your expectation, your realistic expectations, okay, then you got to cut the guy off. And when I say realistic expectations, ladies, you're not going to like this, but this is the truth. If you think you're a 10 and he sees you as an 8, but you're going to try to make him jump through the loops of a 10, that's not going to happen, okay? That's just not going to happen. Women do not like when I say that because everyone thinks they're a 10, which is great. Everyone should have that mindset that I'm the shit. I'm God's gift, to men. Great. Agree with that to a point. But you got to be realistic. If you're in the sexual marketplace, as they call it, and your sexual market value, and I don't mean sexual as in just sex, but your number, and I don't mean number as in looks, just overall. If he sees you as an 8, okay, or he sees you as a 7, and you're like, I'm going to make this guy jump through loops, but he doesn't see the value or the point or the reason to jump through all these loops because you're a 7, not a 10, he's not going to do it. I always say, if you make it too hard, he's going to go off to something that's more valuable, more worth the bang for the buck. Again, another example of that is if you're a $1,000 iPhone and you're trying to sell it for $2,000, a guy's like, no, I'm going to go to the one that's actually worth $1,000. Okay, so if you make it too hard, that's going to happen. If you make it too easy, he's going to take you for granted. So call the guy out accordingly. Meaning, if it doesn't meet your standards that are realistic, call a dude out. If he's not consistent, call him out. If he says he's going to do something and he doesn't do it, call him out. That's just human nature. That's just like human to human interaction, like respect, right? Like that's stuff you need to do, okay? So that's number 3. And number 4, is my hair all over the place? And number 4, finally, kind of wraps all this together in a nice little present with a bow, is negotiation power. Again, I talk about it a lot in my course. No woman has negotiation power, either because they value the man so much, they fear losing him, or she just does not have the assets to argue with a man. She starts chasing, and this guy realizes I have her, so I'm going to call her bluff, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, or because I know she ain't going anywhere. Ladies, you have to have negotiation power. Easy rule of thumb. Even if you're watching this right now and you've been talking to the guy for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. If you've been on 8 dates, call the guy out. Say, hey, I like you, you like me, we've been on 8 dates. Oh, I assume you like me. We've been on 8 dates, things are great. I would like to progress more because I feel like we're at that state. Maybe we're not, I don't know, you tell me, that's why I'm having this conversation. Oh, you're not on the same page? Well then, hey, no rush, no disrespect. I'm gonna go do my own thing because there's no point in me staying around. Basically call a guy out on that shit. And if you change your mind, come back around, let me know. Simple as that. Simple as that. And then if he reaches out, you must say, hey, you must want a relationship. Otherwise, why are you reaching out? Oh, no, I just want to see how you're doing. Well, I'm doing great. Change your mind, let me know. Peace. Simple as that, ladies, but no woman can do it for some reason. I don't fucking know. That's why I make the big bucks. But that being said, ladies, listen. I don't know why I'm yelling, okay? I've been yelling my last 3 videos. But I love you. Seriously, great community. Take care, ladies. If you have not yet, please subscribe. Just click that red button below. And peace.